2-digit numbers. How to find out the product of 2-digit numbers. That is the first thing which we have discussed. So I'm going with a simple explanation of that with a simple example. So whenever we are trying to find out the product of any two numbers, for example, I am having 23, I just need to multiply with 42. 23 into 42, what is the resultant of the product of these numbers? So when you are trying to find out the product of any two numbers, 2-digit number with another 2-digit number, you can use a very simple trick. What is the trick is? Trick is IXI. Just remember the Vedic math pattern. Vedic math pattern is IXI. What is IXI? And how can we use IXI method in order to find out the product of 2-digit number with another 2-digit number? We'll try to understand. So in IXI method, I indicates the product of unit digits. That means here 23 into 42 is there. So I'm just using a first step I. I is nothing but the product of these two. 3 into 2, that is giving a result which is equal to 6. Then go with the cross X. X is nothing but the product of unit and tensor digit and unit and tensor digit summation. That means 2 into 2 is giving a result as 4. 3 into 4 is giving a result as 12. 12 plus 4 is giving a result as 16. So that is the value of X. Then again go with I. I indicates the product of your tensor digit. 4 into 2 is giving a result as 8. So with that, our answer choice is not over. After doing IXI, and we are using a slash mark here. We are using a slash mark here just for a convenience. After doing this operation, do remember, always take a last digit. Always take a last digit. Send the remaining thing as carry to the next number. So 9 plus 1 that is equal to 8 plus 1 that is equal to 9. Answer is 966. Answer is 966. Let me take one more simple question so that you will understand better. 16 into 16 is there. You very well know answer for 16 into 16 is going to be 256. Let's try to understand how can we get it by using IXI method. I is nothing but the product of unit digits. 6 into 6 is giving a result which is equal to 36. 6 plus 6 is giving a result which is equal to 12. And then I indicates the product of tensor digit. 1 into 1 is going to be 1. So the final answer choice is going to be, the last digit is going to be 6 here. Send 3 as carry. 12 plus 3 is giving a result which is equal to 15. Again take last one digit, that is going to be 5. Send 1 as carry to the next number. 1 plus 1 is going to be 2. Answer is going to be 256. Answer is going to be 256. Answer is going to be 256. So like that we can find out the product of any 2-digit number with another 2-digit number. We'll do one more example question so that we'll move on to the other module. See, for example, I have a number 73. I just need to multiply 73 with 22. 73 with 22. How can we do? 3 into 2 is going to be 6. 7 2s are 14. 3 2s are 6. 14 plus 6 is giving a result which is equal to 20. And 7 into 2 is giving a result which is equal to 14. So with that, our result is not over. Always do remember, take a last digit which is available, take a last digit which is available, send this as carry to the next number. 14 plus 2 is 16. Mark the answer as 1606. Mark the answer as 1606. This is the first trick which we have discussed in the previous. So finding the product of 2-digit number with another 2-digit number. Finding the product of 2-digit number with another 2-digit number. Let me go with the second trick which we already kept in the discussion. Again, the new students can understand or can follow. So what is the second trick is how to find out the product of a numbers. How to find out the product of the numbers with a special case. How to find the product of the numbers. How to find the product of the numbers product of the numbers which are ending with 5. Product of numbers which are following some property. What is a property is having their leftmost digit as same, and the second property is sum of the remaining numbers. Sum of remaining numbers is equal to 10. Sum of remaining is 10. Sum of the remaining is 10. This is a property the number should follow. That means, for example, I have the numbers like this. Let's assume that I have a number 25. I just need to multiply with 25. So what is the resultant is the question. You can definitely, undoubtedly use IXI method. But this method will make your answer more faster than IXI. That's why I'm using this trick. But this trick is helpful if and only if the numbers are following these two properties. What are the properties? The first property must be those numbers should have a same leftmost digit, and the second property should be sum of the remaining numbers equal to 10. So when these two properties are obeyed, then you can use the trick. So here it is 25 into 25. So please observe what is the leftmost digit which is available. The leftmost digit is going to be 2. So the first rule is obeyed. Leftmost digit is same. And the second rule is sum of the remaining numbers is 10. So if you observe 5 and 5, sum of 5 and 5 is going to be 10. So it is not only 5 and 5, whether it is 5 and 5 or 6 and 4 are going to be 7 and 3, or it can be 8 and 2, or it can be 9 and 1. Any one of these pairs, sum of the remaining numbers will be definitely equal to 10. So because of that, we can say 25 into 25 is there. In order to find out the resultant, so leftmost digit is 2. So multiply the leftmost digit with the next number. 2 into 3 is giving a result as a 6. 5 into 5 is giving a result as a 25. So final answer choice is going to be 625. Final answer choice is going to be 625. For example, let's assume that I have a number 45. I'm just multiplying with 45. What is 45 into 45? I just want to know. 45 into 45. First observe whether these numbers are following your rule. What is the rule? Leftmost digit must be same and sum of the remaining numbers is equal to 10. So these numbers are following the rule. So leftmost digit is going to be 4. Multiply with the next number. 4 into 5 is giving a result as 20. 5 into 5 is going to be 25. Mark your answer choice as 2025. Mark your answer choice as 2025. Parallelly, I am getting the response. Nice, very good. If you are able to answer, do the respond in the chat box. It will give me the idea that you are following the session. So let's look at 55 into 55 is the numbers which are there. So 55 into 55 means what is the resultant? What is the resultant? So just observe the leftmost digit is going to be 5. Multiply with the next number. 5 into 6 is going to be 30. 5 into 5 is going to be 25. Answer choice is going to be 3025. Answer choice is going to be 3025. Not only the numbers which are ending with 5, even the numbers are like this, you can apply the logic. For example, I have 73. I am just multiplying with 77. So please try to observe the rule. 73 into 77. Leftmost digit is same. Sum of the remaining numbers. 3 plus 7 is going to be 10. So you can apply the rule. 7 into 8 is giving a result as 56. 7 into 3 is going to be 21. Answer choice is going to be 5621. Answer choice is going to be 5621. For example, I have a number 52. I am just multiplying with 58. What is the resultant, my dear students? Tell me the answer. 52 into 58. I am looking for your response, my dear students. What is 52 into 58? So we can say leftmost digit is going to be 5. multiply with the next number. 5 into 6 is going to be 30. 8 into 2 is going to be 16. Answer choice is going to be 3016. Answer choice is going to be 3016. That's a rule which I have kept in the discussion in the previous, and you can also apply this rule even for finding the square of a number which is ending with 5. For example, 75 into 75 is nothing but we can write it as 75 square, right? So what is the resultant of 75 square? What is the resultant of 85 square? What is the resultant of 35 square? If these are the numbers, you can quickly or immediately can give the answer choice. Now I am expecting the response from your end. Tell me the answer choice. What is 75 square? What is 75 square? Very good. Nice response. Leftmost digit is going to be 7. Multiply with the next number. 7 into 8 is going to be 56. 5 square is 25. Answer is 5625. Answer is 5625. 85 square is there. Leftmost digit is 8. Multiply with the next number. 8 into 9 is going to be 72. 5 square is going to be 25. Answer is 7225. Answer is 7225. What is the value of 35 square is the question. So leftmost digit is 3. Multiply with the next number. 3 into 4 is 12. 5 square is 25. Answer is 1225. Answer is 1225. 95 square is there. 9 into 10 is going to be 90. 5 square is going to be 25. Answer is 9025. I hope all of you are getting the point. All of you are getting the point. Please do the respond, my dear students. Are you able to follow the session? If yes, mention yes, or otherwise say no, so that I can discuss any queries are there. Right. Right. So let's look at what is the product of these numbers, my dear. Tell me what is the answer choices for these numbers. So 53 into 57. 53 into 57. Tell me what is the resultant. 53 into 57. Quickly. Yes. Good response. Good response. So 5 into 6. 5 into 6 is going to be 30. 7 into 3 is going to be 21. Answer choice is going to be 3021. 3021. Tell me what is the answer choice for these numbers. 92 with 98. What will be the resultant? 92 into 98. What is the resultant? So when you are multiplying 92 into 98, the leftmost digit is going to be 9. Multiply with the next number. 9 into 8 is giving a result as 72. 8 into 2 is going to be 16. Answer choice must be 7216. Answer choice must be 7216. Tell me what is answer choice when we multiply 61 into 69. 61 into 69. So tell me what is the resultant. 61 into 69. Sorry, 9 into 10, right? So 9 into 10, not 9 into 8. 9 into 10, 90, 8 into 2, 16. Nice, very good. So 61 into 69, 6 into 7, that is going to be 42. All of you clear here. 1 into 9 is 9. But remember, when we are multiplying 2 digit, the second part need to be taken as a 2-digit number. So that is the reason 1 into 9 is 9, because we are multiplying 2 digits. Answer should take 2 places. Take it as 09. Answer choice is 4209. let's look at one more question. Tell me what is the resultant 72 into 78. 72 into 78. 7 8s are 56, 8 2s are 16. Directly we can write like this. So sometimes, my dear students, sometimes students are asking this kind of questions. 72 into 79 is there. What students are doing generally is, sir, you told me one trick. The trick is not working here. Then how do I do the calculation? So, dear students, the trick will work only when the two properties are obeyed. See, for example, 72 into 79 is there. You cannot apply your trick first of all. You cannot apply your trick here. Why we cannot apply our trick here is, it is not following the rule of 2 plus 9 is not equal to 10. That's the reason this is not obeying the rule. So now you can use IXI rule. So 9 into 2 is going to be 18. So 7 into 9 and 7 into 2. 7 into 2 is 14. 7 into 9 is going to be 63. So it is giving a result which is equal to 77. So now 7 into 7 is 49. Further calculation 8, 8 and send it as carry, it is 56. Answer is 5688. So that's how you can find out the product of the numbers when the numbers are following the special property as like this. When the numbers are following the special property as like this. So these are the two things which we have discussed in the previous. Then we discussed about the third rule. So third trick. What is the third trick? How to multiply. How to multiply a number or any number. How to multiply any number with 11. How to multiply any number with 11. This also we have discussed in the previous. So I am trying to discuss a very simple trick here. See, for example, 45 into 11 is there. So how to find out the value is, do remember. So it is a 2-digit number. 45 is a 2-digit number. Any number, if you multiply with 11, you will get 1 digit extra than the number of digits which are available in that number. 45 is a 2-digit number. When you multiply with 11, you will get an answer which is having 3 digits basically. Okay. So in order to fill your answer, the first and last digits of your result will be same as your number. To get the middle digit, just do 4 plus 5, that is going to be 9. Mark your answer as 495. Mark your answer as 495. For example, I have a number 62 into 11. So what we can do, just observe. First, immediately, whatever the digits are there, add the digits. 6 and 2 will be as it is. 6 plus 2 is 8. Answer choice is 682. Answer choice is 682. So let's assume 71 I am multiplying with 11. So 7 and 1 will be as it is. 7 plus 1 is 8. Answer choice is 781. Answer choice is 781. So any number when you multiply with 11, even if you have carry, you can use the carry. 56 into 11 is there, let's assume. So 56 is a 2-digit number. Answer will take 3 digits. The first and last digits of your result will be same as your number. 5 and 6 will be as it is. 5 plus 6 is giving a result as 11. So finally answer choice is going to be 616. Finally answer choice is going to be 616. So one is without carry, the other one is with carry. So let's do some example questions. See, for example, I am having any number like let's assume that 66 into 66. Tell me what is the resultant. 66 into 66. I am looking for your response. 66 into 66. 77 into, sorry, 66 into 11. 77 into 11. Tell me what is the results for this. Nice, good response. So 66 is a 2-digit number. When you multiply with 11, the resultant will take 3 digits. The first and last digit of your result will be same as your number. 6 plus 6 is going to be 12. Mark your answer choice as going to be 726. Mark your answer choice as going to be 726. (77 into 11). 77 is a 2-digit number. Result will be having 3 digits. So 7 and 7 will be as it is. 7 plus 7 is going to be 14. Mark your answer choice as 847. Mark your answer choice as 847. Are you clear? Tell me now. So see, all these once you don't know. So once you are aware of the trick, you definitely no need of writing all these values. So if you are aware of trick to do it faster, what I suggest is, if it is 66, immediately add the digits. 6 plus 6 is 12. So take like this. 6 plus 1, 7, 2, 6 is the answer. What is 7 plus 7? 14. Insert in the middle. 8, 4, 7. So if it is, see, for example, 85 into 11, you want to find out. What is 8 plus 5, my dear? 8 plus 5 is going to be 13. So we can say 935 is the result. We can say 935 is the result. That's how we can find out. Even you can extend this logic to the 3-digit number as well. So if you have any number, like for example, I have a number like 132, I'm just multiplying this with 11. I want to know the result. 132 is a 3-digit number. Answer will be having 4 digits. The first and last digit will be same. To get the middle digits, 3 plus 2, that is going to be 5. 3 plus 1, that is going to be 4. Answer is 1452. Answer is 1452. Tell me what is the answer choice for this. 311 into 11. 423 into 11. Tell me what is the answers for these two. Nice, good response. $311 means we can say 3, 3 plus 1, 4, 1 plus 1, 2 and 1. Answer is this. What is, yes, nice. What is the answer for 423? So 4 plus 2 is going to be 6, 5, 3 like this. I hope the point is clear. That's a trick which we have discussed. So moving forward to the next trick. Trick number 4. So trick number 4, how to find out square of any number. How to find square of any number. Square of any 2-digit number. How to find out square of any 2-digit number. So finding the square of a number is finding the product of two identical numbers. In very simple words, finding the square of a number means finding the product of two identical numbers. See, how to find out square of any 2-digit number if it is a question. See, for example, I want to find out what is the value of 14 square. So I want to find out what is the value of 33 square. So whatever the number is there, in order to find out the square of a number, I suggest you to use a very simple formula, that is nothing but a plus b whole square formula. Just try to apply a plus b whole square formula. So what is a plus b whole square is? A plus b whole square is nothing but a square plus 2ab plus b square. We very well know that. Instead of using a plus, I am using a slash here. Instead of using a plus symbol, I am using a slash here. So now, for example, if you have any number 12 square, I am trying to apply a plus b whole square formula in order to find out the square of a number. 12 square I want to find out. Take a value as 1, b value as 2. A square is nothing but 1 square, that is 1. 2ab is nothing but 2 into 1 into 2, that is going to be 4. B square is nothing but 2 square, that is going to be 4. Answer choice is going to be 144. Answer choice is going to be 144. See, for example, I want to find out what is 13 square value. You can apply the similar logic. Take it as A, take it as B. A square is nothing but 1 square, that is 1. 2ab is nothing but 2 times 1 into 3, that is going to be 6. 3 square is nothing but 9. Finally, your resultant is going to be 169. Not only this, even you can extend it to any other number, but there is a chance of getting a carry. We'll try to observe how to use the carry concept here. See, for example, I am trying to find out what is a 16 square value. We very well know that 16 square value is 256. Let's try to apply the a plus b whole square logic here. A is going to be 1. 1 square is 1. 2ab is nothing but 2 into 1 into 6. That is going to be 12. B square is nothing but 6 square. That is going to be 36. Last digit is going to be 6. Take this. Send this as carry. 12 plus 3 is going to be 15. Take 5. Send 1 as carry. 1 plus 1 is going to be 2. Mark it as a 256. Mark it as a 256. Like that we can use. That means what we need to do is, after you have done with the expansion of a plus b whole square as a square plus 2ab plus b square, after performing each and every operation, what we have to do is take a unit digit in each and every space, send the remaining thing as carry to the next number. That is what the rule here. Take a unit digit in each and every space, send the remaining thing as carry to the next number. That is what you have to do there. So that's what the answer choice is going to be 256 here. So now you can apply this logic comfortably in order to find out the square of any other number. In order to find out the square of any other number. For example, I want to find out what is 53 square. You can take it like this. A value is going to be 5, B value is going to be 3. A square is nothing but 5 square, that is 25. 2ab is nothing but 2 times 5 into 3 is 15. 15 into 2 is 30. 3 square is 9. With that, our answer choice is not over. Take a last digit. Take a last digit in each and every space. Send the remaining thing as carry to the next number. Carry means it is going to be added to the next number. Answer choice is going to be 2809. Answer choice is going to be 2809. For example, I want to find out 44 square. 4 square is 16. 2ab is nothing but 32. Again 4 square is 16. Take a last digit which is equal to 6. Send 1 as carry. 32 plus 1, that is going to be 33. Take 3 as carry. 16 plus 3, that is going to be 19. Answer choice is 1936. Answer choice is 1936. Let's assume I want to find out what is the value of 88 square. 88 square is nothing but a value is 8, b value is 8. So you can apply a plus b whole square logic here. 8 square is nothing but 64. 2ab is nothing but 2 times 64, 128. Again 8 square is nothing but 64. So last digit is going to be 4 here. Send this as carry. 128 plus 6, that is going to be 134. Again take 4 here. Send 13 as carry to the next number. 64 plus 13 is giving a result as 77. Answer choice is going to be 7744. Answer choice is going to be 7744. I hope the point is clear. Is that clear, my dear students? Tell me what is the answers for these squares so that I can understand. Let's assume I want to find out what is 52 square. Tell me what is the value of 63 square. Tell me the value of 78 square. Do these calculations. Do this calculation. Tell me the answer for these 3 squares quickly. Try to save your time. That's what's the idea. What is 52 square? So take it as A, take it as B. A square is nothing but 25. 2AB, 5 2s are 10. 10 into 2, 20. 2 square is nothing but 4. Take a last digit that is going to be 4. Send it as carry. Send it as carry. Answer choice is going to be 2704. If it is 63 square, take it as A and B. 6 square is 36. 2AB is going to be 6 3s are 18. Double of 18 is 36. 3 square is 9. Take 9, take 6, send it as carry. 3969. 78 square. 7 square is 49. 7 8s are 56. Double of 56 is 102. 8 square is 64. Take a last digit that is 4. Send it as carry. This is 8. Send 10 as carry. This is 59. Answer is 5984. Answer is 5984. Sorry, 6084. This is 112. 6084. 78 square, no? I am repeating. 7 square, A square is nothing but 7 square, 49. 7 8 are 56. Double of 56 is 112. 8 square is 64. Take a last digit that is 4. Send it as carry. 112 plus 6, 118. Send 11 as carry. It is going to be 6084. So that's how we can find out the values of these numbers. That's how we can find out the values of these numbers. So this is what the speed math session which we had discussed in the previous, and this is a quick revision for all the topics which I have done. So how to find out the square, find out the product of a numbers, 2-digit number with a 2-digit number. How to find out the product of the numbers where the numbers are having the leftmost digit as same. Sum of the remaining numbers is going to be 10. And how to multiply any number with 11, and how to find out square of any number by using a plus b whole square. So this is what the discussion which I kept in the previous. I hope you are able to understand. I hope you are able to understand. So I'm giving a very simple puzzle. Please have a glance on this puzzle. Try to tell me the answer. What is the value of question mark? Three-digit number square also I will tell you. Okay, some student is asking, sir, how to do 3-digit number square. So let me discuss that also so that you will get a clarity. So let's assume I am trying to find out square of a number which is having 3 digits. Square of 3-digit number. So for example, I want to find out 111 whole square. So generally, what is 111 whole square? 111 into 111 you have to do. If you do, you will get some result that is going to be 12321. 12321. So if you want to find out the square of a 3-digit number, that means 111 whole square is there. So you can use the same logic of a plus b whole square. So that means 111 whole square I am splitting as in this way. 111 whole square I am splitting as in this way. So one is I am splitting 11 as a, 1 as b. So then I am using a plus b whole square. 11 square is 121. 2ab is going to be 22. B square is going to be 1. Take a last date 1. Take a last date 2. Send this as carry. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1 is the answer. Or otherwise, you can split like this also. This is A and this is B. A square is 1, 2AB is 22, B square is 121. If you split like this is the pattern. But only the point which you have to remember is how many digits you are taking for B is going to play very important role. So if you are taking a single digit for B, you have to take single digit in each and every space. If you are taking 2 digits for B, you have to take 2 digits in each and every space. So here it is B is having 2 digits, take a 2 digits in each and every space, take a 2 digits in each and every space, send the remaining thing as carry. Answer is 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. So that's how you can find out the square of any 3-digit number. Let's assume that I want to find out what is the square of the number 112 whole square. So now I'm splitting as per your convenience, you can split it. So let's assume that I'm splitting it as 112 whole square. Like this I'm splitting, let's assume. So then 1 square is 1, 2ab is nothing but 2 times 12, that is 24, 12 square is 144. But as I discussed, how many digits we have taken for B? So you have taken a 2 digits. So take 2 digits in each and every space. 44. Send 1 as carry. 24 plus 1, 25. Answer is 12544. That's it. So that's how you can find out the square of any number. Even that is a 3-digit number, you can apply the same logic. Even that is a 3-digit number, you can apply the same logic. I hope you are able to understand the point. Are you clear? Are you clear? Do respond in the chat box. Yes, fine. So let's look at one more practice question. If it is 144 whole square, how can we find out which is a better convenient splitting? First try to tell me. 144 whole square. You can split 14 and 4 or you can split 1 and 44. But 1 and 44 will be difficult. So that's the reason you can split it as 14 and 4. What is 14 square? 196. What is 2ab? 14 into 4 is giving a result as 56. Double of 56 is 112. So, and 4 square is 16. Because we have taken a single digit here, take a single digit, send it as carry, take a single digit, send 11 as carry. 196 plus 11 is giving a result as 207. Answer choice is 20736. 20736. Like that you can find out. I hope the point is clear. That's how we can find out the values. Thank you so much, my dear students. See you in the next session. I hope you are able to follow. We'll continue this.